This is the easiest Enderman farm in Minecraft Bedrock Edition, and these are the blocks we are going to need to build it. We'll start things off by finding the point of the end island that sticks out the most. After that, simply pour out a lava bucket and let it flow over the edge. Once the lava reaches the bottom of the void, we are going to add water next to it. The water will flow over the edge and create a cobblestone column leading all the way down. Once it reaches the bottom, we can simply jump down, and once we reach the final piece of cobblestone, we are going to add a leaf block in front of it. Now, we'll need to build 128 blocks out, or simply use 2 stacks of leaf blocks, that way you don't have to count. It's really important that we use leaf blocks for the bridge, because the Enderman can't teleport on top of it. Once the bridge is complete, it's time to create a platform and the collection system. We'll start by creating a 6x2 platform that's 6 blocks long and 2 blocks wide. With that done, we'll add 2 more blocks coming from the edge of both sides, leaving us with a 2-block gap in the middle for the double chest. Next, we'll add hoppers behind the chest. Make sure to crouch and add 4 hoppers going into the chest, just like this. After that, we'll add carpets on top of the hoppers, in order to prevent any XP from getting stuck, since getting the XP is the primary use of an Enderman farm. Next, we'll stand on top of the carpet and add blocks all the way around it. This will prevent the XP from falling off the edge. Now we'll make the holding chamber for the Enderman. Start by leaving a 1-block gap and building a ring of blocks above it. This will make the chamber 3 blocks tall, but leave the entrance as 2 blocks. This will ensure that the Enderman can't escape. Of course, you can fill in this gap if you wish, but there is no functional need for it. Now we'll build a tube that will ensure that Endermen fall down into the holding chamber. In order to do that, we'll need to build 12 rings that are 2 blocks away from each other, right above the holding chamber. Start with a 2-block gap above the holding chamber and build the first ring. Then simply repeat that process until you have 12 rings in total. The reason we are leaving a 2-block gap in between them is to save on building blocks. Since Endermen are 3 blocks tall, they won't be able to fit between them. Thanks to that, this will act as a solid tube, even though it's not solid, saving us a ton of building blocks. You'll know you've done everything correctly if the Y level is 40 when you are standing on the final ring. That is the middle number in the top left corner. Once all of the rings are in place, it's time to make the spawning platform. Leave another 2-block gap and make another ring. Next, we need to go 8 blocks out from each direction. Building 8 blocks out from each direction will give us an easy blueprint to follow for the platform, which should look something like this. Now all we have to do is simply connect the corners together, and this should result in a 20x20 spawning platform. Make sure that the spawning platform is on Y level 43. Now we need a way to lure the Enderman to the hole. In order to do that, we'll need an Endermite. We'll start by building 3 blocks above the hole and adding an iron bar. Remove the temporary blocks, and now we need to make a little holding chamber. Add 2 blocks next to each other above the iron bar, and now we need to surround these blocks. We also need to make the wall 2 blocks tall, so the Endermite can't escape. Once the holding chamber for the Endermite is complete, we need to add a rail inside, and make sure the rail is pointing towards the block that has the iron bar under it. Now we need a bunch of ender pearls. If you are doing this in survival, make sure to wear armor and bring a bunch of food, as this can hurt quite a lot. Keep throwing ender pearls inside the chamber until an Endermite spawns. Once it does, make sure to name it so that it doesn't despawn. After it's named, it's time to add the minecart and get the Endermite inside it. Push the minecart on the block that has the iron bar under it and destroy the entire holding chamber, dropping the minecart with the Endermite right on top of the iron bar. This will ensure that the Enderman can see it, while being safe outside of their attack range. But this won't be enough for them to drop down the hole. In order to trick them into falling down, we'll have to add some trapdoors. Add 2 trapdoors on both sides and make sure to open them. This will trick the Enderman into thinking it's a solid block, and as they go under the Endermite to try and reach it, they'll fall all the way down. And if you've done everything correctly, the drop will take their health down to the point where you can one-shot them with nothing but your hand. You don't need a sword or any other weapon. And with that, our Enderman farm is complete. I hope you enjoyed, and as always, thanks for watching.